you doing? YouTube just keeps me on that shelf, yeah? Grab a glass, pause the video, go grab you something, please. We've been away for some eons away. Quite a long time, yeah? YouTube time, not reality time. Been feel like an eons away, yeah? Remember, YouTube is a time machine. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. There's no more complaining. How we doing? Mizzo Spirit, how we doing? Charles Rayvon, are you in here, brother? How we doing? Yeah. Anybody that's watching all around the nation, how we doing? It's good to be back. Good to be back. Now, strange events always when it happens when I'm on this app. See, I don't live on this app. I don't need to be here every day on this app. So being on this app every day creates so much misery. This is a place where you need to be. Yeah, I'm not saying this out of a cocky way. This is really a place where you need to be. Yeah, you need to start looking around. Look around at you. Look what pulls in views. I'm no longer making videos of misery. I'm trying to make videos of the truth. And the truth gets overlooked all the time. No more the hate you receive. All that just misery. People just love it. It creates a delusion with most people. I don't want to be a coping community. It's not a coping community. What we can do is find a bigger, greater cause and I'm going to die with a greater cause. Yeah. We need to stand for something. We're just going to fall for anything. Look at everybody's falling for anything. Look around you. People just following for anything. Right? And recently, I'm going to say this first. Being very attractive and any high attraction by human nature, not yourself, not validating yourself, is human nature reacting to you. Your reaction. What's your reaction time? Your reaction time. Is it low or high? Your reaction time. Meaning you go out heads turned, they look at your face. It creates animosity, creates jealousy, hostile environment, hostility in people. You just strike at insecurities without you trying. In professional places, talk about EEOC. I'm calling you out on this one because you failed me. You have failed me. And I don't care. We need to start explaining these experiences that you see on this app. Bring this to the highest authority as possible. We can never get nothing done just sitting, all a bunch of us in the community just complaining, sharing and one-upping each other with experiences. We're not getting nothing done. Yeah. This is like a dark, hitting a knowledge from the real world. That this type of knowledge needs to be spread into the real world. Are you with me? I will forever be an advocate for this thing. This is a reality. Dangerous game. People sabotage you. Like Father said, we shouldn't be judging people by appearances. What we do? What do? We keep doing it. And it's overlooked for a reason. Let's say the equality rights. Equal Rights Act. Are you in another state? Let's say California. Y'all have what called the Crown Act. Discrimination on hair. Yeah, on the hair or any type of appearances you have. That's unique. No, they can no longer judge you, discriminate you about your hairstyle. Yeah? The equality rights protects people of race, sex, or gender identity. Meaning, like, people switch over to transgender or homosexual. They are protected by law. You can't do anything to these people. You can't say what you want to say. They're protected by law. But when it comes to appearances, it's overlooked. Lookism is very overlooked. For a reason. They want it that way. But we can't keep it that way. We gotta stop settling for these things. Yeah. We need justice in these things. And I'll forever be an advocate of this. People need empathy and kindness. Stop judging people appearance. Stop trying to. People live their whole lives seeking validation from other people. Yeah. Validation don't come from humans. It comes from a higher source. That's all the validation you need. all the validation you will ever need. People just let you down. And that's the truth. Driving around. Like I say, this is professional. Let's talk about professional places. Professional people just want to run you off the road. The people, like I said, they don't understand. Jealousy, envy. You don't know the lengths people will take. You don't know the lengths people will take to off you just because they are jealous of something that you have that they can't have. This is recorded since biblical days. This world is built on delusion, and this world is built on lies. But truth will forever prevail. Yeah. Got a blowout tire. Because human things like that happens to humans. Unfortunate events, we all humans. Unfortunate things happen to all of us. You can't run away from it. It will happen. Got a blowout tire. Everybody on the road was safe. That's the first thing. Everybody was safe. Cars behind me was safe. Gas station. Like I said, this was perfect timing. Perfect timing. I could have been stranded out of nowhere. Middle of nowhere. No help around. People don't even want to help you. Like you said, Justin. They look dead in your eyes while you just sit there in agony and pain and just suffering. But they just can't get around your looks that helps somebody out. People just can't get off surface level things and look deep beyond the person, true person, inner core. Right? Oh, it's good to be back. How away. And as I blew out the tire, I parked perfectly into a parking spot. Let people look at all, they do the gazing, look at you and crack jokes. Let them do all that thing. Reap what you sow. It'll come back on them later. It'll come back on them later. Let them do their thing. Yeah. Matter of fact, the first thing I do is pray for my haters and pray for my enemies. Wake up before I even do. At least they have a chance. The chance to turn it all around before it's too late. Wake up before I even do. By grace. Hope you wake up before I even do. And that's real. Yeah. I was parking, had to call that tow truck. Had to call in there, had to wait for it. Sit there in the car, calm, cool, and collective. Yeah. And thinking about ideas. I got so many ideas to bring here. So many ideas. And I was just waiting for an hour for a tow person to come in. So a tow person finally came in, been an hour. I've been sitting there, patiently. The guy came out, this young dude, the YENs. I'm a YEN, a young dude myself, but people, a lot of YENs act a stereotypical way. No matter what color they are, it's that stereotypical barrier that people just can't break out of it. Yeah, we can't accept people's differences. So he came out the car, out this tow truck. He immediately just gave me a look, like it's an expected look. And sometimes when you go on the phone talking to people, you always expect he's going to treat me negative. There's no one never going to shock me of pure kindness or empathy. It's always like that, right? So he came out the truck and gave me a look like that. He had like the audacity for him to ask for help. I'm still a human. End of the day, I'm still a human. I will demise. And people just can't wrap their head around this. People just so caught on comparing and contrasting. These are professional places. Keep in mind the place that you're working at right now. Yeah. He had this strange, real weird. They didn't want to. He just made this. I was in his truck. He was just so in negativity, so uneasy, so uncomfortable. Excuse me. He was just so uncomfortable. And they'll just make anything to make themselves look better. It's, like I say, people one-upping don't have to do anything. One-upping can be this or by action. One-upping you can be by this and this by action. Yeah. So remember that here. So he asked me where the nearest tow shop, the nearest tow shop company. I mean the nearest tire shop where to bring him to get my blowout tire fixed. And he had like a very uneasy voice. Like he's unsure of himself, lacking confidence. Like I said, think about yourself, the people that you watch. Put yourself in the room with them. Who's watching you? How many reaction time you'll get? I think about all that. Cause we gotta start being honest with ourselves. And we gotta stop hating people because they have something that you don't have. We gotta end that. Lose the ego. I lost the ego a long time ago. Yeah. So, he took me to the tire shop here. Immediately, it was negative energy, hostile energy. The mechanic workers outside, this comparing and contrasting. Outside, the manager, the guy right behind the tow truck came in the door. The tow truck driver is now coming in the entrance. Yeah. And the guy that acts the people the stereotypical way, when they see a proper guy that talks proper, this not the right way. There's no written handbook how to act in society. Let's be real here. Because people just need to brace your difference and set apart and be different. And people just hate you for that. So I walked in, the lady right in front of me. She just, are you still here watching? Been 11 minutes. Are you still here watching? You probably clicked out, didn't you? Oh, she must go home. But she was just standing there. And she just gave me like the same look. The squinting. Remember, when you see that squint, you are shining and you're hurting their eyes. They're in darkness. They do evil work. Evil prosper in the darkness. But they don't prosper in the light. Yeah. So remember that here. She just gave me the typical squint look, the audacity, the zest look. Yeah. You notice all the time that these women had the queen bee mentality. Especially with drop dead gorgeous woman. You start getting the queen bee mentality of these women. Yeah. There's very beautiful women that are discriminated by women that have the queen bee mentality when in position of high authority. Managers. Yeah, supervisors. Right? The woman of the world versus the man of the world. Yeah. So I went in automatically hostile energy. I saw that look, infamous look, all around the world, all around the nation. Took the shades off, baby, and looked right at her. In the soul. Pierced eyes. Calmly, confidently. Just looked at her, just looked right at her. Because it is unprofessionalism. Went outside. She was a manager, by the way. Went outside, the guys were mocking me, laughing at me, laughing at my car problem. Like I said, I don't drive a flashy car. I don't drive the flashy sports cars you imagine. I don't have that horsepower. They're just mocking me. Making it more difficult for me to get a tire. Basically, people that are jealous of you, envy of you, they make life difficult for you. They make little things difficult. Because they want to see you make mistakes. And truly, we make mistakes. They just get a kick out of it. They want to dehumanize you. Yeah. They're just outside mocking me. I just remain calm. Don't let it get to you. Don't never let this get to you. Remember, they are projecting. They are burning inside. They looked in that mirror for once in their lives and saw who they truly are. And that scares them. All right? People just mock you out of insecurities. Let them do it. Ignore it. Don't need to fight. Don't need to land in jail just because they're doing this to you. I sat in the waiting room. Didn't even get on my phone. We gotta be very self-aware of your surroundings. Be self-aware of all your surroundings. Yeah. People like that, like I say, you don't know how far the links people take out of envy and jealousy. They'll sabotage something in your car. They'll sabotage something in your drink. They'll sabotage anything in your food. They'll sabotage anything you think of. Expect the unexpected. Right? So I went in the waiting room. Now it was three ladies. Posted like security guards. Yeah? And just watching me. And they try to make me feel uncomfortable. Try to intimidate me. Yeah. And instead to calmly. They're projecting. They're projecting negative thoughts onto me. to make you make you react. Yeah. The queen bee mentality is infamous, and people get away with this thing. We can no longer let these people get away with this thing. We got to raise this to awareness. We got to raise Lookism for awareness to the highest authority. When I left, I checked all my wheels, make sure no punches. They punched my tire. They sabotaged me. Yeah, they watched me all the way till I got in my car, in the most ill will way as possible. Got on my phone. I called the owner of the place. I left a voicemail and told him bit by bit every detail of what my experience as a customer, not somebody that works there, a customer. Yeah, and the business motto, right, is always the customer is right. Yeah, it wasn't right today, and I was right today. Yeah. So I voiced my concern. Immediately got a call back from the owner, not the manager. The manager was there allowing that negativity, and she was negative herself. That speaks volumes. You hear me? That speaks volumes on power dynamics. When you make power dynamic people mad and angry, insecure, and envy, they come after you. They want to destroy you. Seek, kill, and destroy. Because their God is Baal. Their God is Baal. Yeah. And he called me. He was deeply concerned as what happened. He was like, I told him about the situation, everything, what happened, how they treated me, how they treated other customers, didn't treat them the way they treated me. They treated them with a little more kindness and empathy. When it came to me, it was negativity because I was striking their. Like I said, I gotta be very upfront with these people, very bold. Keep them note of people have no self-control of this world. They have no self-control. They can't keep it professional. Yeah, on professionalism. It's a form of discrimination, creating a hostile environment. We need to start speaking up, speaking out, stand up, be an advocate. I will forever stand by your side about this. This is a real thing. A real thing that needs to be passed along for us to be protected. Protected of our financial gains, protected by our mental health. This is not a superiority unless you make it controversial. This is true equal rights should be protected. All rights of people. We are still humans. We are still part of humanity. We are still mere mortal destined to die. Right in the grave. We have no superpowers, no swinging wells in our hands here. There's no flash going on. There's no high beams in our eyes. We bleed and you bleed too. But they just can't wrap their heads around that. They want to make it harder for us. Yeah. But the best we can do, get on the phone when you get disrespected at your job workplace. Give a call to EEOC. Give a call to the Senate. It's not protected by the law by EEOC. Get on the phone with the highest authority. Make this a very serious concern when it's threatening your financial problems. Yeah, when it's violating your mental health, emotional distress. Yeah. Talk to the highest authority. Bring awareness to this thing, to the Senate. Yeah. That's the only solution we can make. We start holding these people that act this way out of self-control, be held accountable. Be held accountable. Yeah. Kindness and empathy goes a long, long journey. Goes a long way. And people just not patient enough to wait on it. People not patient to at least try it. Now, one of the longest videos I probably ever made. I hope you enjoy this one here. Stay tuned for more. Oh, it's got water on me. That wasn't supposed to happen, but you probably laugh at that one. You're probably laughing right now. But anyways, gotta go. Thank you for always tuning in to me. It's morning. Stop. Thank you for always tuning in to me. Gotta go.